Turning now to the COP29 summit in Baku, countries there adopted a $300 billion a year global finance target on Sunday to help poorer nations cope with the impact of climate change.
I now resume the 11th meeting of the CMA. I invite parties to turn to agenda sub-items 11A, new collective quantified goal on climate finance. I hereby invite the CMA to adopt the draft decision contained in document CMA/2024 L.22.
This came after 2 weeks of negotiations. However, its intended recipients criticized it as insufficient.
If we walk back home with 300 and we say that the developed countries are taking the lead, this is an insult to what the convention says. It also said that the developed countries will take the lead, and this lead is climate finance. That the developing country is saying that it's taking the lead with $300 billion till 2035 is a joke.
Joining me now to discuss this, Trump's Energy Department pick, Chris Wright, and climate financing going from billions to trillions is PhD and senior policy analyst with CFAC, Bonner Cohen. Bonner, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you very much for having me, Stacy.
So am I wrong in feeling like the developing countries need to start earning their own money instead of waiting for us to pass them $300 billion?
Well, I noted that the two people cited in the clip were very disappointed about the $300 billion that the delegates committed to pay for the climate damage that their countries are supposed to suffer between now and 2035. They are highly unlikely to get anything close to $300 billion. What that is a gigantic shakedown. In the name of addressing damage from climate change, you're going to see a lot of governments around the world, many of them boundlessly corrupt, as is the United Nations, which is hosting the event. You're going to see those governments waste an enormous amount of taxpayer money on various green energy products, which will never meet the energy needs of their population and will, in fact, relegate them to third and fourth class status from now until kingdom come, or until such time that these countries have finally freed themselves from the shackles of the green agenda they have embraced, but what in fact is being imposed on them, and particularly on their citizens. The long and short of it is, with the Trump administration coming to power in January, I can assure you the U.S. government isn't going to pay anything into this. They see it as a shakedown, which it is, and it's high time for money and resources to be redirected to address the real needs of these poor countries, which includes access to reliable and affordable energy.